Good afternoon, welcome, welcome to another Wednesday afternoon live stream. How are you doing? I hope and trust you are doing okay. Somebody take out my pen. How are you all doing? Happy Wednesday. Hope and trust you are having a great afternoon so far. I am here just giving God thanks for His grace and His mercy. Please don't mind my hair, guys. I wash it. And when I wash it, I don't oil it at the same time. So you may see it look shabby, but it's because I wash it, okay? So this is why it is looking like this. So don't mind the hairstyle today, okay? It's just because I wash it. And so therefore, because I wash it and I do not dry it, I just try to let it stay like this. So when I feel that it's dry, I'll just give it some big plait. And as I said before, I'll try and get a style. So don't watch the hairstyle. Indeed, it's such a great privilege to be alive this afternoon. Let me see the time. To be alive, and well, it's 4 minutes after 12. Hey Roxanne, good afternoon to you. Happy afternoon. How are you doing? I'm here giving God thanks for His grace and His mercy that He has bestowed upon me so that I can be here another Wednesday afternoon. Blessings to you, my sister, and I thank you so much for joining. I was saying I wash my hair and I don't get to comb it as yet. I just give it a big plait for it to dry, because when I wash my hair, I don't dry it. So don't mind the big plait. I'm doing well, and how are you doing? I'm giving God thanks for life. I am seeing where there's a lot of water down there someplace in Montego Bay. I was seeing where even Monday, some soldiers did get trapped into the water there. But thanks be to God, no life have been lost. So we just have to give God thanks. In everything we do, we have to give thanks and we have to put God first. So I'm happy that you could join my live stream today. I appreciate you coming here. And I hope and trust that you are doing fine. You're having a fantastic time despite of the weather. But as long as we have life, we have all right to give God thanks. And so I'm just looking at passages of scripture here that I will read. So I'm just going to read Psalms 117. It only have 2 verses. Go back. Go back. Don't push down my things, man. Just say it and leave. Say hi, guys. Hi, guys. You see, he just want to come here to say hi, guys. And Roxanne is saying, to God be the glory. Thanks, God. Amen. Yes. Look here. Me cannot take you when me want to do my live stream. So drink the water and go back around here so watch the TV. That is why I tell you, say, stay around that side. Me cannot have you in my hands. Go on. Don't come back around here. Thank you very much. Bye. That's how it is, guys. He always try to distract me. So I am just reading the 2 verses that is in Psalms 117. And I'm reading from my King James Version. And it reads us, "Oh, praise the Lord, all ye nations. Praise Him, all ye people. For His merciful kindness is great towards us. And the truth of the Lord endureth forever. Praise ye the Lord." May God add His richest blessings unto these words and grant us peace. And I hope and trust that this passage of scripture will be a blessing to your soul. And Goldie saying thumbs up, host and chat, gospel time here. Welcome, gospel time. Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining. So guys, I hope and trust that that passage of scripture will be a blessing to your soul, and it is showing us that it is a good thing to give thanks and praise unto the Lord. So I was having a very bleaky morning. I washed my clothes. Way how the time was dark, I take up my sheet and I try to fold them and pin them somewhere. In here, I can see the golden sunshine out there, but guess what? This golden sunshine, in no time from this, it will be raining. So I'm not sorry that I take them up. I hope and trust that wherever you are both having a wonderful time, and I give God thanks for his grace and his mercy that he has bestowed upon me so that I can sit here interacting with you guys, and it's a great and wonderful feeling. So as we continue here, I hope and trust that we will just stick and stay together in unity and in love as I try to work on my hours. It is something, it's not that easy, and nothing is easy for us to do. But in all, we have to give God thanks and just watch the process. The process may be long, but thank God it won't be forever. So here we are today, can be interacting with each other for a while. And Roxanne is saying, absolutely one love. Yes, Roxanne, one love, one heart. And then we can all get together and unite. But not everyone see it that way as we see it, but that's it. No man is an island and no man stands alone. So at some given point or the other, someone is going to need help. I remember, guys, I always say this thing that I was told by my late father. He said there was this couple. They didn't have any children. But my father said the lady was so nice. Wait on our time. Yes, yes. God's time. That's what we have to do, because God's timing is not our timing. And he said the lady was so nice. Even if he passed a little child on the road. Hey, Sushane. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. And this rainy and sunny afternoon, should I say. Thank you so much for joining. I hope and trust you and the family is doing okay. So he says the lady was so nice. Each and every time he passed someone on the road, she would say how they do, or she would stop and she would talk to them. But when the husband is around, the husband was a miserable man, so she have to stay by herself. So they said it happened that, but the man was selfish. When I say selfish, he don't even say how they do. He don't speak to the people in the community and stuff like that. He tried to keep himself to himself. So I heard that the lady gets sick. And the lady didn't stay sick for that long before she passed. So I heard that when he bawled out, some people said, all right, we're not going up there yet, because he was living on a hill. They are going to wait and see what he's going to do. Welcome, Best Beans. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. So my father said, Goldie is saying hi to Sue. My father said they plan, and they said they are going to stay away for a while and see what he would do. And Best Beans is saying good day to all. So they said they gather up in a little group now and they sit down, listen to see what the man is going to do. And Sue said, I'm burning up over here. Feels like I'm in Jamaica. It's really not too hot now, but it's not cold. But it's bearable. It's bearable now. So they group up together and nobody go. And when he was there for maybe a good 20 minutes, he bawled out again and said that let me have to her. And the persons them say, oh God, let us just walk in. Let us just walk in and go. Sue say hi, Goldie, Roxanne, Best Beans. And guys, the group of gentlemen go up there. In those days, my father said they bury persons within 3 days, so they didn't have to take persons like to the morgue. They would just ice them up and put them up on a tall building on the outside, a tall pole or something, and then they would bury them. So they say from that time, he started now to speak to people and start to associate himself with people. And Roxanne is saying greetings to Sue. So each time I remember that saying, I have to laugh, and I'm saying to myself, it's not good to be selfish, and it's not good to say you are not going to live good with people. It's not that you're going to say run and open and greet up with everyone and tell them your business and stuff like that. But it is good to associate yourself with people. So if you are in a corner, they can look out for you, they can do something to help you and stuff like that. So no one stands alone, because guess what? That man thinks because he might have his little money, he can just stay in a corner. Don't tell people how they do when they pass them on the street. Don't stand up and talk for a person for a while and think because he have that when things happen. Is when he sees his wife dead now and nobody is coming and he bawl out on persons here, he have to bawl out another time and use that expression and say it's death he have to are. And persons felt sorry for him, so they in turn went to his rescue. And then he sees himself and know that the way that he was living is not right. And persons get together with him, start arranging the box, start arranging to dig the grave and stuff like that. So that time he come to his senses and looked into himself and said the way he was living and the way he was moving, it wasn't the right way. So we all need a helping hand at time. So we are to just live in love and in unity, and don't be selfish. Don't be mean. That is it. Because after he see that he cry out and nobody come to his rescue, persons was just there saying, all right, they are going to learn him a lesson because of how he behave. But then they say because of what happened then, they're not going to stay away from for too long. They're just letting him see how it feels to know that it's not good to differentiate yourself from others. So that is just how it is. So we are to continue to live in love. We are to spread the love, share the love. If you see someone doing something and you know that is not right, you can say to the person, hey, that's not the way you should go. Or you tell the person how to go about things. This means is saying blessings to everyone. So as a family, as a team working together, we are to just show effort and show love and just come together as one. We are all one God handmade. So therefore, as a team working together, I think we should stick and stay together. We know the street is broad, guys, so we can't stick and stay with each other. But at least I think we can come together and say a group and said, okay, I am working in this group and that is the way we are going to work together, stick together, stay together, unite together. Because in that way, you ever hear them say, enough hands, it makes the load light. So when we work together and stay together, whatever we have to do, it will be done in no time. Just like you're living in a home, and say, for instance, 4 adults are living in that home. All right. Say 1 or 2 may be going to work. The other 2 can come together, and Roxanne is showing some love heart there. Come together and you say, all right, today I'm going to do the dishes. and I am going to cook. So you said, all right, I'm going to do the house and maybe go and I'll rake the yard. So if the laundry is there, you say, all right, I'm going to do the laundry and you help me to pin out. In that way, the work may look hard enough, but when we join together, it can become so easy. And Best Beans is saying hello to Sue and Roxanne. So that's how it is, guys. We try together to push together and to pull together, and we see how easily. It's just like walking on alone the road and you're walking alone. It seems like it takes forever to reach, but 2 or 3 of you start to walk now and you start talking with each other. You don't even know how fast you reach. So that is it. And Roxanne is saying best greetings, and Roxanne is waving at best. And Best Beans is saying teamwork, yes, because teamwork makes make the dream work. So that's how it is. But if one person go and sit down and allow the other person to just, or 3 persons sit down and one person have to be going, that person will get burnout, that person will get tired easy. But when everybody join in and say, okay, just like on Sundays here, I used to get up early because they used to say they like when me cook the rice and peas. So I would get up sometimes. If I wake 4, I'll just put on the peas, and Sue is saying true, and by 7 o'clock the rice and peas would be ready, and then I get ready to go to church, to reach the church by 8:15, and that time I used to walk because my foot wasn't giving me problems, so I have to walk a mile. So when them get up now, sometimes I just go on back around here, so please. Come.
I'm going to bed.
You know, behave yourself, and that's your problem. Sorry about that, guys. And Roxanne is saying, oh my God, my finger keeps slipping when I'm trying to give Bess some love. Oh, wow. That's for you, Best Beans. So, no, stop it nice. Nobody not talking to you. Say hello, guys, and stop it nice now.
Hi, guys.
So, that's how it is, guys. So, from after that now, they started to take... Stop it, Kev. Stop. Stop here. My God, you see, that's why, guys, sometimes I don't like to do the live stream when he's not sleeping. And Best Beans is saying right back at you, Roxanne. And Best Beans is saying, hi, Matt. Yes, stop it nice. You want to sleep? All right, go and go sleep. Yeah, go up on the bed, go sleep, or you're sleeping, ma'am.
I sleep.
In my hand? Okay. All right, relax yourself here. So then after that now, they would take turns. So if Tracy decide that she's cooking this Sunday, or she's cooking 2 Sunday in a row, then she cook, and Mika will cook. And then in the week, if I cook today, Mika will cook tomorrow. So I'm just showing you guys that when you organize and do things like you take turn to do what you are doing, or you do it together, it works out better. So that's just on this street here. We just give support to each other. And we know that when it's our time, we are to give some support to that person, because that person will devote X amount of time to us. And if we try to do that and cooperate with each other, it would be better for us on the street. Even as a family, if they try to cooperate and do things together, it makes it more easier. And it will make the burdens more lighter. So that's just how it is. Just like a parents that have a lot of children, he give each one a different chores to do, or he say you two going to do this, and maybe the other two going to do that, And because some persons have all 10 children, guys, but they give each one their chores that they are supposed to do, meaning they give them their duties. So if today this one may go in the bush and look some wood, or these two, this one may wash the dishes, one wash and one rinse it. Tomorrow those two will sweep the yard and stuff like that. You have to teach them. But when it's one person like all myself here, there comes a lot of work. At time I used to wonder to myself, my God, why I have to do so much work? But then after I get big now, I realize that they were showing me to do things so that when I become adult, I know the things that I should do and I can do it properly. But at first, I used to say, my God, too much work. I used to cry. I used to cry, guys, when I have to do so much things. And I was saying they are wicked. But I didn't know that they were teaching me. They were preparing me for adult stage so that I know what I have to do. And then when I have my kids, I know exactly what to tell them to do. But at first, I used to cry when they work too much on me. But if I ever cry loud and make all my father see or hear, you know how it goes. But thanks be to God, I learn and I understand and I know why it was like that. But and some persons up to this day, they don't teach their kids to do anything. They let them sit down, and then when they become adults, they don't know what to do. They do not know what to do. They have to be asking questions when they should just do what they have to do on their own. My son started to cook soup when he was 8 years old. When I said cook soup, I mean cook it that anybody come on could get some soup from his pot. And up until today, he loves cooking. Up until today, he loves his cooking. So we have to teach them and teach them well. But it's not, we don't do them the things like our parents used to do. Give them so many chores, but at least they can know that they have something to do and they can do it. My mother used to buy these small wash pan. I teach my children. Yes, you have to teach them. You have to teach them best means so that they can know what to do and what not to do. So when, for instance, they go out there and they see something done and it's not right, they can know not to partake in that because it's not properly done. I have a little grandson now. When he go to school and they give him the curry, the little boy tell them that I'm not eating that because when my mother or my grandmother cook curry, it no white so I'm not eating that. And they have to refund the money for him to buy with a cocoa bread and patty or something because he tell them he's not eating that curry because it's not so his grandmother cook it. You see these children, guys, these children are different from when we were growing up. We would eat it and we would not tell them that because we would be afraid of the spanking that we would get and what would happen when we go home. But these children tell them the truth. And to be honest, they can do the things better, but they just try to give them any and any ways. Even the persons that are behind bars. Persons can just cook anything and give to them because they're not going to eat it. And if it's not properly done, to be honest, they will even throw it into your face. I'm telling you because I have experience of that. I have an experience. I remember one time I happened to be there and they were saying, that ugly black lady, I don't want to come around here with no food because if you come around here with any food, we're going to throw it at her. And I was like, oh my God. And she have to turn back and give somebody else the bucket. So you have to be careful because they are human beings and they use so good stuff. So if you do things any and any kind of way, they're not going to take it. And as I said that I have some experience with the hospital too. They don't try to look after the food properly to give to the patients. So sometimes persons in there, they will be hungry. And if their relatives don't bring like a proper bowl of soup, a proper dish of porridge or stuff like that. I remember when my granddaughter was there, she don't eat the food. The only thing she would eat was like the fruits, but not the food. She not eating it because I don't know why they don't look after it properly. You see that, guys? He did want to sleep and he would not lay, he would not lay on the bed and sleep. He have to sleep in my hands. Thank God he's gone to sleep because I know when it reached 12, he would sleep. Best Beans is saying, welcome everyone. Hello, Juba. Welcome. I was here chatting away and didn't see that you joined the live stream. Good afternoon to you. Happy to have you here. I hope and trust that you are having a great day thus far. I am here enjoying the change of the climate and giving God thanks at the same time. And Juba is laughing. Yes, Juba, I was here just talking and talking to myself, not to myself, just talking about the things that we see happening now and the things them that in our days it wasn't like this. But I think they should prepare the meal properly at the hospitals, at the schools, or even in the at the prisons. Look after the food decent and properly, like how you would have it to give to your children or your family. You can imagine when even in COVID time, I don't know how persons manage because you couldn't visit the hospital as you like, and for them to not giving them a proper meal, and you have maybe children in there, you know how they suffer and how they cry because what they're giving them, it's not properly. They give everybody the same meal, whether you're diabetic, whether you're hypertensive, whether your blood pressure is low. They don't give them a special meal and say, all right, we're looking after this one for the diabetic person. Everybody get the same fresh food and the little tea. My God, when they make the tea, and it's like they stay up by Spur Tree Hill and stay way down a Holland Bamboo, them just throw a little milk there and then it run out down there. So in the tea that they giving the people them, and maybe sometimes they may say it may be cocoa or Milo, but it just have the color of what is in there and no taste. Best Beans is saying, really, Juba, so I hope that everyone is doing great. Yes, Juba. Yes, Best Beans, that's how they do it. And in some schools, they don't prepare proper meals for the children, and then it tends to let some of them have running belly. While in some school, I can tell you, my grandson, they don't tend to eat at school. And even my granddaughter, make a daughter, she don't eat when she go out. She bring the things home and eat. I don't know how gas is going to manage with her. Hello, much love to you. That's Best Beans. Much love to you, Best Beans from Juba. She don't eat, so you see, whenever she go out, she will drink the juice, but she go and carry home anything that she purchased for her lunch. And my grandson, when he go to school and he get the lunch, he bring back the lunch here and come and sit down and eat it. And one day when he opened that box, it smells so nice. And when I look at the chicken, I taste the chicken. And it was properly fried, well seasoned and all that. But some school, the things that they give them, the children don't want to eat it because they are not looking after it properly. And the hospital, they don't look after the things properly and give to the patients. I don't know if there's anyone to talk to because sometimes Shane say laugh out loud, Miss Gay. It's true, so Roxanne is saying, oh, forgot to the tablet, I'm not seeing from there. I have to read from this. And Juba is saying hello. Yes, that's true. So I don't know for all hospital, but I can tell of this hospital here in Savannah. I am not hide I'm not going to hide and say it because everybody know. When my granddaughter was in there, each day you go in, you have to either cook something and carry for her, or you have to buy something and carry because she's not eating it. And one day I was there, and when I taste the tea was so fresh. The tea was so fresh, and I don't think those things is right. Juba is showing some love. They put like a little, I don't know whether it's cocoa or chocolate, but something of the sort. So you just see the little color, the taste was not there. So the only thing she would take from them is like the orange or the ripe banana or the melon or the pineapple. But the food, she not taking their bread and the little tea water. She not taking their soup. She not taking the little rice or whatever they cook because they don't prepare it properly. So that is why most times you see persons going, some persons they have to be carrying KFC, some persons they bring patty, depending on where they're coming from to look for their patient. Some people will buy soup on the road, or some persons will cook and carry, because definitely my little granddaughter, she didn't eat the food because it wasn't prepared properly. And when Tracy was in the hospital too, we'd have to cook and bring her food because she's not eating it because the things are not prepared properly. So I don't know why they do it. I don't know if it's every hospital, but I can talk for there. They don't treat people good. I remember I go down there. It's 13 years, almost 13 years ago. I went there from like to 7 and I register from that time. And from there do my vitals. To 7 in the night, me can hear one doctor call my name. And I have to seat drive and leave from there because they are very slack. And sometimes you have to be talking to somebody, and then a lady would say, oh my God, what is your name? Let me go and see if I can help. And then if you have friends who is working there to pull a string for you, yes, you stand another chance. But if not, you have to stay there and you have to suffer. I went there, I went down there, I think it was in last year. And when I went there because I was to do a blood test, I saw persons were complaining that this man, on the speech is saying, God have mercy. He was there, and they said he feel hot because he's not getting through, so he come out of the outpatient and sit under a big mango tree there, and right there was where he turned over, and that was it. And they say that was the time and persons were cussing. That was the time you see doctors and nurses and all these things coming to pay attention to the man that was no more here. Hospital food tastes bad, don't like no taste, very insipid. I'm telling you that's true. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm telling you, I think they can do better. It don't have to be spicy, and it don't have to pack seasoning, but at least it can be cooked properly. Because it's not like you're giving it to your hogs or your dogs. And some person, they cook their dog food very nice. I'm telling you. I used to work with this lady, and trust me, the pot that I used to cook the dog food in, when you look at it, if you don't know that that pot is what you use, because it wash out properly with Scotch Brite and stuff like that. And guess what? There was the outside kitchen where we fry fish when we are frying fish. That's where the dog food cook. And no dirty thing, although it's for dog. So even persons treat even their dogs better Because when we cook, when you turn the cornmeal, she's telling you make sure that it have enough salt and it's not salty. And Sue say, I think so too. Yes, that's true. So when you have your loved one there, you have to prepare that you have to cook their dinner and carry to them, or their breakfast. And if you are say working and you don't have that time and you're going for lunchtime, you have to get something on the street, whether you buy a nice bowl of soup, or you go to the to juicy beef and get a bowl of soup or something, or you try to buy some form of food that is tasteable to take to them. Yes, there's so fine there. And if they are not eating and you can visit them, I think they will pass a hunger as well. And then sometimes when you carry some things, the nurses them like them have bad mind, ask you, why you bring that for the patient? Why you this? Why you that? And I would look at them and say, because the patient is hungry. So because the patient is hungry, that is why I have to bring it. I remember I carried soup one day and they were telling me, oh, you don't think that soup is too thick? And I look at her because she is expecting me to carry some long water, like when you cook the food and it have just your dumpling, or it don't have any body. And you know, if you cook your food, you have like your dasheen or your piece of yam, your banana and stuff like that. When the things that mash from the food, that pot soup is going to have body. So they don't treat persons good in the hospital, to be honest. They don't give them proper meals. The best thing that they do for them, sorry, is the fruits. The fruits that they give them. That's the best thing I can tell any man that they do. Is just the fruits that they give them. But apart from that, the other meal, it's not ready yet. I always pray and ask the good Lord, don't help me that I get hospitalized, because frustration alone would take me, because it's not nice in there. They don't treat people good. They don't give you good things to eat. And to be honest, you know that some persons they eat a lot, and they give everybody just one little bit of something. Just one little bit of something. Like my parents would say, you give that person that just to prevent them from passing for hunger. That's what they do. They just give them a little bit of something that can reach into their eye teeth. And you know, you have some persons that really eat a small amount, and you have others that intake more. And they don't consider that they give everybody just the same amount, a little something. Just the same amount of little something. So I don't know why they do this. I don't know why, if that's what the government is paying them to do, but that's just how it is. I don't know if when like foreigners come here and they get ill and they go there, that's the same treatment they give them like what they give to us. But I can tell you that much, they don't treat us properly when we go to the hospital. And that's the honest truth. They treat us as if we are nobody. They treat us as if we are dirt. And persons treat dirt good, because guess what? If you're living in a yard and it's pure dirt, I'm sure every morning, for persons who know, you would have to get your broom and you would have to sweep up that yard so clean. You would have to sweep it up, you have to rake it up, and you have to make it look properly. So even persons, even the dirt persons treat better than how the treatment you get in the hospitals. So if you are in there and you don't have a money with you, so to speak, so you can ask somebody you see coming there, if your loved one can't visit you at that time, to purchase something for you. Hey, may God help you. And Miss Beans is saying, mercy, mercy. Yes, Miss Beans, that is That is how it is. And these things, persons put out these things on some platforms, you know. Persons put them out, and you can hear about it. They not even baby, sometimes they don't. That's why I always pray for nothing to happen to my grandkids, for them to get hospitalized and stuff like that. Because sometimes, oftentimes I hear people come out on platform and complaining about how they treat their babies and stuff like that, and then the baby end up pass. So they don't treat people good. I don't know why, but it's really sad to me. And then now to go to hospitals where I am not sure if you get better treatment, but some persons, they don't go to the public hospital, they go to the private hospital in Sav, or they go to the private hospital in Montego Bay. I don't know if you get better treatment there, but they don't go to this public hospital. And I heard too that over the public hospital you can pay them and you get special care, but you have to pay for that service. So I don't know if those persons that pay for the special service get special treatment and get special food, but that is how it goes. But it's very, very sad to know that this is what we are coming to in our own country. It's so sad. Very, very sad. It's a sad situation. Sad situation. I go down there one time and I see persons where they can't sit up in the wheelchair, they head going down like this. And when somebody would say, nurse, you can't do something, the nurse just look around and that's it. She don't even answer. So I don't know. I don't know if this is what they're getting paid for, but it is a situation. And to be honest, I do not know why, but that is just the way it goes. And we don't have anyone to call to and talk to about our situation, because corruption is all over. Can I tell you, best beans? It's so sad. It's so sad to know. It's very sad to know, best beans. Hey Naomi, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for hitting the like button. And hello to you. Welcome. Naomi is saying, let's like as we join, please, says Naomi. Yes, Naomi, thank you. That is how it should be. When we join the live stream, we just give it a thumbs up. And Best Beans is saying, welcome to everyone. Thank you so much, Naomi. I hope you're having a great day, or a great evening, or a great night. I don't know what time is it at your end, but it's 14 minutes to 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. Feel much welcome here, everyone, says Naomi. So that is it, guys. So I don't know if different parts of the world or different part of the island, they have the same experience as I had said we have here. But Naomi is showing, I don't understand. She's waving, and Best Beans is saying blessings to all. And Mika is saying thumbs up done. Thank you for the thumbs up, Mika. And thank you for joining. So that is it, guys. So that is why sometimes I even see my grandkids playing and doing some stuff. I always tell them, stop. Oh, 14 minutes to 9 p.m. here in Kenya. Okay. So it's night for you. It's almost bedtime. Thank you so much for joining. And Best Beans is saying bless, showing some love to Mika, and Naomi showing some hug. Thank you for the hug, Naomi. So you see how God is good, guys. Here it's 13 minutes to 1, and for some people it's 13 to 2, and for some persons I think it's to 9, she said. So God is so good. He give different persons different time framing. Everybody don't have daylight at the same time, and no, everyone don't have night at the same time. Isn't that awesome, guys? So that is why we have all right to give thanks and praise unto the Lord, because He's merciful and He's kind. And look at what He have done, as the song says, look what the Lord have done. So that is awesome, and that is why we supposed to praise Him at all times and give thanks unto His name, to see that how He created the earth and how He farm it, and He give different persons different time frame at different times. I know, like in England now, it must be way up like to 7 or after 7 in the PM, but still we serve one big mighty God despite of what's going on, but that's just life. I try to sip on my water here. So I'm grateful that you could join me tonight, Naomi. Before you go to bed, I hope your family is doing okay. I hope the baby is sleeping. So yes, guys, that is how it is. That is some of the struggles that we face here on a day-to-day basis. And if we even try to complain, persons that are in the head of the department, or the head of the health system, they don't care. They take these things for granted. You know, the other day I went to shop and I hear this lady was talking about her mom, that her cow calf fell into a hole and she was trying. Thank you for still being here, so Shane, I appreciate it. The cow fell into a hole and she was trying to pull out the cow calf, and then they say her ankle was broken. So they bandage up the ankle and stuff like that. And she went to the clinic and stuff, and when that doctor do some tests and stuff, he realized that it was not the ankle, it was in the hip area. And they sent her back to the clinic. She went to the clinic and she buy her things for the shop. And the daughter said when she comes home, she sent her inside for the key. So she was looking at some bunch of key, and she said she was shaking the key to find out from the mom if this is the key. But for some reason, she said one of her mom's foot was on the outside and she wasn't responding. So when she ran back to the car, she realized that she was shaking like she have a seizure. So she called out for the other siblings to come, and they put her back in the car, drive as fast as they can to the hospital. She was saying on a platform that nobody come to the rescue of her mom, and she was falling out of the wheelchair, and when she called to a nurse and asked her if she is going to let her fall down, she didn't pay any mind. And she said the mother said to one of the nurses, help me, I have sugar and I don't know if it's gone high, can you give me a pill? And the lady said, one of the nurses said to her, is only God can help you. Mika is saying, I'm not feeling well, I just might fall asleep, please watch the rain if I have some clothes outside. Okay, Mika, I'll watch from my window. And guys, she said they were there when she was falling out, no porter to help her. And she said when somebody do come, the porter them, before they do what they were doing, they were arguing. Each one was arguing where he had to go and where he had to go and what he have to do. So they take her inside, and when they take her inside, one of them come back out and said to her, it's not me to tell you. So say, Mika, greetings and get well soon. And the porter come out and said, it's not me supposed to tell you this, but your mother is unresponsive. And she said when he said to her, what you mean that he is unresponsive? So she rushed there, and when she rushed there, and Mika is saying thanks. So when she rushed around there, right there on the floor, that's where she passed, and that was the time you see doctors and nurses and stuff like that. And they were saying the cause of the death is like clot in the lungs, and it's their negligent. And she said she reached out to the get well soon, Mika says best beans. She reached out to the Ministry of Health, and he didn't pay them any mind. And she said, he said to her, okay, him, I'll be taking it to other platform. So it's there on other platform. And see, no, he didn't pay any mind, and he didn't say anything. And God let something similar happen to him. Someone hit him off his bike. He went exercising, and now he's laying down in the hospital. Over a week now, I don't take any pill or check my BP, so I don't know if it's it. Maker, you need to take it. You need to test it and find out what's going on, because the machine is right there in your room. So you need to test it. And if it's high, you need to get like some lime water if you don't have any tablets. You can't just throw up yourself like that. The machine is right there, and I guess battery is there. So all you have to do is test it and see what's going on. Don't play with your health. No, the machine is right there. So all she have to do is just test the pressure and see if the pressure is high, and take her medication. But sometimes, wait, Mika, you want me come whip you? Says Sue. I'm telling you, sometimes Mika don't take it. Let I tell you something. From I take my medication, my blood pressure tablet every day. But guess what? If I find myself feeling a way, like in my head, like it's getting lighter or stuff like that, and I test it and I realize that it's going down too low, that day I don't take any. And Mika say I have the pills, so that is why I need to test it and take the pill. Eat something and take it. Because persons tell me that my pressure tablets, I don't have to eat to take it. Each morning when I get up, I make sure I brush my teeth and I take it. And Mika is saying, Sue, go on your bed. and Sue is laughing. But they don't like pills. They're like my mother. When my mother not again goes to the doctor, she tell the doctor, Doc, give me any amount of injection or give me any amount of medicine. But if it is possible, don't give me one pill. Well, it's like my father. I tell the doctor if it's not really necessary, because even if I'm having a pain and they say they are going to give me an injection, I weigh my mind first. I weigh my mind first, and then I say, okay, go ahead. But when I look at the needle that they're going to use, I just turn my head one side after I see it's a new needle pulled from the pack, and they put the medicine in there, and as soon as he do it like this, as soon as I see it do it like this, I turn myself the next side, and sometimes maybe it's when the needle coming out, I feel a little pinch, and I say, oh, and then the doctor would say it's all over. But even when I take my kids to the doctor, I don't like to look when they're giving the injection. I turn my head aside because I'm afraid of it. Even when I'm to do blood tests, I don't try to look, I only make sure that I see they take out the clean needle And as soon as they strap the hand and start looking for the vein, as soon as they find the vein, I turn my head one side. But sometimes when I look at the different vials of fluid that they take, I'm wondering why they have to take so much. And Sue says, same for me. I always turn my head away. I don't like to look at it. I feel if I see and if I just look, I may get nervous, so I turn my head one side. But then when I look sometimes all 5 bottles, I am wondering why they have to take so much. If the one bottle cannot just test for everything they are looking for. And I have a nurse friend who used to live here. When I tell her, she said, it's not nothing, no mommy Gaye, it's only look enough, it's not enough. And I'm saying, but some of the bottles are taller than some. But she's saying it's not enough. But I don't know. I don't know why they have to take so much things, because I was saying that they can't use one and test for everything. And this means is looking down at Mika. I was saying, so they couldn't just use one bottle and use that one bottle and test for whatever they're looking for, but I don't know. But I don't like that when I go to do the blood test and they have to be taking out so many bottles from you. I don't know why, but that's just a part of life. Best beans, Mika is saying best beans and laughing. So my mother didn't like to take it, and you see Tracy, I only God can help her. You see, if Tracy goes to the doctor and the doctor tell her, give her pills, I have to going to take the pill now. Okay. I have to be Tracy, you take the pill already. That me I don't know, mommy. Tracy, you take the pill already. Yes, mommy. And then you see sometimes she have the same amount of pills. Sometimes God bless her, she take out there and put down. She's like my mother. Then she hold up her nose and she a drink all 2 glasses of water and I said the pill can't go down. So that's the way my mom used to do. And I have another daughter, Kerika. When she goes to the doctor, she went to the doctor the other day. She was having a back problem, and I am not sure if she take off all those tablets, because each morning I would call her, and she would say, yes, me go and look something to take the pill now. I don't know if she take off all of those pills, because sometimes I don't have any credit or any internet to call her, so I don't know if she take it off. I'm going to take it as fun later on and ask her, did you take off all those tablets the doctor give you? This means say it's no joking. I'm not laughing with you this time, Mika. I'm telling you, whenever I go to the doctor, what I used to do, guys, but I didn't know that that's not right. As soon as I take the medication and I see where I'm feeling better, I used to put up the tablets and said, okay, if this is your comeback, then I'll take it. But somebody let me know that, no, I should take it off. Ethan is saying, hi. Hi, Ethan. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. And Best Beans is saying, welcome, everyone. Just take the pill. Best Beans. Going to relax now. So, some persons are afraid of the pills, but I'm not. But after somebody tell me, no, I should not do it that way, because they give you a certain amount, and Mika say going back in the bed. And that's another thing I hear, Mika, I don't know if it's true. They're saying when you just take the pills, you should not go and lay down so quick. You should give it a time to digest. I don't know if that's true, but that is what I hear. So I don't know how true it is, because sometimes I notice when persons are at the hospital and they can't keep up, they give them the pill and they lay down back, but I don't know. Take it easy, Mika says Best Beans. But you have the pills, Mika, you just monitor your blood pressure and take the pills. You can't have them put down there. You have to just do what you have to do. I was on some and the doctor changed me. If I take it, Sue is saying, yes, it's true. Miss Gay, she's not supposed to. Okay, so you just sit down a little and let the pill um digest. I used to have some pressure tablets, and you see, guys, when I was taking those pressure tablets, I could not sit down here. You see, once I sit down, and it was when I was looking after the triplets, the doctor changed it and started to give me the nifedipines. Yes, I'm waiting for a couple minutes before I lay down. Okay. When I take it, guys, and I sit down, sometimes I just feel my head going and I would just sleep. But if I'm doing something, it don't make me sleep, but it makes my head hurt me because I don't get to relax. So he was the one that changed me. I think it was a Maffaril or something like that. So he takes me from that one and give me the nifedipine. But I get to understand that when you're over 60, those are the two tablets that they give you. I don't know how true it is. They give you the Enafafril, something like that, and the nifedipines. I don't know if it's true. So if God spare my life and I reach the 60 mark, I will see if that is what they will be doing to me. I don't know. And Naomi is waving. Thank you for still being here, Naomi. I appreciate your presence still being here. Hope you're having a great night. I don't know if your baby is sleeping, but guess what? When I have baby and the baby is sleeping, I try to get some sleep and relax and rest because sometimes the baby tend to be up in the night. So when he's sleeping, you have to just try and get some sleep. That if he decides that he's going to up for half of the night, you know, you will have to be up with him. So you would get a little sleep already. I don't know if he's a young baby mama, you don't know, but I'm just telling you. Hey, Cashley, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here this afternoon. How is the afternoon treating you? What's the weather like at your end? We're getting a little sunshine here. I don't know what the weather is up that side. But you know, we are in the hurricane season, so we can look out for water. It in Montego Bay, I was seeing where some soldiers were trapped. Blessings, love, and light to you on the live stream. Thank you so much. Best Beans is saying welcome to everyone. Where some soldiers were trapped and the firefighters have to try to rescue them. The amount of water that was coming down in Montego Bay. So you see, guys, I'm telling you, like, I am afraid of children going to school certain times because I remember in Montego Bay there where school children did lose their life and persons did have to jump in that dirty water one time and to save them. So I'm afraid of children going to school. Mika is saying, Cashley, blessings and welcome. I'm afraid of children going to school in these weathery time here, especially when they have to encounter with flooded areas. I am so concerned about those children. And that is why I tend to say, I think they should put some measures in place that's in the weather time. They over school. And Cashley is saying, hi Mika, how are you doing? And Mika is saying, okay, Bess. Okay, Bess Beans, no problem. I think they should put some measures in school. That's when it's rainy season. Instead of keeping school, for instance, the school that is a whole day school, you over it early. And Cashley is saying, I'm good. And Cashley is saying hi to Best Beans. I think Best Beans step away for a while, but she'll be right back. I think they should, for instance, school would over like 2:30, quarter to 3. Think it's best you over it like even say 1 o'clock in the time of weather. Okay, Cashley says Mika, and the schools that are on shift, instead of keeping it until 12, you say over that section 10:30, the morning shift, and instead of the evening shift coming like 12, you let them come in 11:30. Not 11:30, you let them come in 10:30, 11 o'clock, and you send home those one like 3:30. I think it would be better, but what am I to say? I'm just making a suggestion. But they have to take the children into consideration in this time, in this weathery time, because it's not easy. Altia is saying up to the chat. Good afternoon, Altia. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you here. Ashley saying when it's raining, they should online class to not endanger the children's lives in terms of flooding or road blockage or breakaway. Yes, that's what I'm saying too. But they're not doing that. And Altia is saying blessings. Mika is saying welcome, Altia. Altia is saying Cashley. Cashley is saying hi, Altia. Good afternoon. How is the weather up there, Altia? Altia is saying bless. Mika is saying true. Are you getting rain up there? It doesn't start here yet since today, but all morning it was dark. We are seeing a little sunshine now, but I guess that sunshine is just to melt the rain. So that is what's happening here. Cashley says, Wagwan Altia, always watch your vlogs. And Altia is saying, top of the day to all on board. Thank you so much for joining, Altia. I appreciate your presence being here. I hope and trust that you're having a great day and your family is also doing well in this weather here, because in this weather all we need is some good food, and I don't think you're short of that because you're a food woman. You're a food woman. To be honest, today now, Cashley said, I stopped at your live couple time. I knew you through Petra Trisha. And that's supposed to be for Altia. In this weather here, guys, I would do well with a nice piece of dry pumpkin. You know them pumpkin, but when you cut it and it cook and it get cool and it tough like some yellow yam, yeah. I would do well with a piece of that. Some brown stew chicken, some sweet potato, cornmeal dumpling, and of course soft banana. And if I could get a piece of yam, that is what I would eat for my dinner, because in the weather we don't want no rice that they would say it's bird feeding. We want strong food. Cashley is saying solid pumpkin. Can I tell you? I really eat the ones that is soft, but I don't like them. But if that's what I have to eat, I will eat it. But I like the solid pumpkin. That's solid as a rock. I guess those solid pumpkin, when you eat it, it stays in you longer. And Cashley said, when you cut it, you hear it crack. Yeah, those type of pumpkin, the Cashley. You know the pumpkin them I talk about. Yes, I love those type of pumpkin. When you have a peg or two of that in your plate, you have a peg of sweet potato, you have 2 fingers of banana, you have 2 nice size cornmeal dumpling, and if you can get a piece of yam, whether a piece of renta yam or a piece of yellow yam. Normally the solid pumpkin is fresh. The solid pumpkin is fresh, just cut. Yeah man, them pumpkin there. And then you have some brown stew chicken or some brown stew chicken back to back up with that. Yeah. In the weather here, yeah, you're good to go. So you know you have solid things in your belly. So you won't hungry every time. But trust me, when you just cook some rice, as I hear somebody say they don't eat bud feeding, that is it. I have a friend, we used to work on the site when they were building up the site, so we used to throw stone and stuff like that. So we decided that in the morning we're going to make up and cook before she goes, so she would get up like 3 o'clock or 4. So we would buy stuff because she says she don't eat bud feeding. And you know what she call the bud feeding? She says rice, because after you eat the rice and you start to work, you get hungry. So she don't buy food at the canteen. If she do order it, it's just like the chicken. She don't want the rice because she said she don't eat bud feeding. It's straight food. Straight food. So in the morning, we would make up and we would cook. And it was 3 of us as ladies that put together and cook. So when lunchtime now we have our, whether we have our salt mackerel or we have our chicken back, but we always have solid food. And then I remember one of the time the lady at the canteen said, you put in any order for lunch today? And I said, well, we carry food because you guys not cooking food every day. It's just rice and peas, rice and peas. And to be honest, when you buy it and you start to work, after it gets soft, after it cut a couple times, yeah. So I rather to partake of it before it gets stale. So meaning I would try to cook enough of it when I'm cooking. Because I have some kids, they love the pumpkin but not the water one. So then I would share with them if I get a big, nice, dry pumpkin. I don't let it stay there to be cutting and cutting and cutting, and then it gets soft. But in this weather time, man, we need solid food. We need solid food in our belly to keep us. But when we have to be eating the rice, whether it is rice and peas or it's plain rice, no time, man, you're hungry and want to eat again. But when you have some solid food, you are good to go. You are good to go. So I would want some solid food in my belly today. But the only thing I think I can get from the house here now, there's a banana out there where I can get um a hand of it. I know that it will be soft and nice, but there's no food kind where food is concerned. So I have to go stick with rice. So maybe it's some rice and peas that we'll have to cook. Stick to the rice. But I don't really like it. Oh, I have a little bulgur in the pot there. I'm going to heat it up when I'm finished. I did not remember it, but I'm going to heat it up. Seems like Altia left. I was asking her, what's the weather like? I didn't even realize that she did not answer, and I'm not seeing or hearing her again. So yes, guys, today is Wednesday, the middle of the week. Already since the week start, we are at the middle of the week. So by you open your eyes and you shut it back, there comes Friday. And Sue is saying, listen in the background, Miss Gay. I know, man. I know that you have to get active now in the kitchen or with the baby or something. But that's just how it goes. Know that you are busy in the background. But I wouldn't mind I see somebody come here and bring me a box with some food, like some yam, some nice sweet cassava, and all of them little something something there. I would be so grateful. I know that I would have a pot with some solid food and to back it up with brown stew chicken, and that would be good for the day. You have your food stuff and you have your nice brown stew chicken in the weather here, and two nice cornmeal dumpling to hold you. That would be so nice. So he's saying baby sleeping, putting away all his toy and try to organize the house. He turned upside down. Can I tell you? Can I tell you? They are a full-time job. When you have children, you hardly have any time to rest. It's like you have to be on your P and your Q's. The only time you will have a little rest time away from them is when they start school. So you know in the school hours, they gone to school and you do what you have to do and take a little rest time. If you are at home, that's the only time you can find rest time. Or if, for instance, now like how this baby is sleeping and I wasn't doing my live stream, then I would lay down beside him and get a rest too. But apart from that, man, when you're having children, you have a lot of work to do, a lot of running around, a lot of standing on your feet. Because if they don't want to sleep or they decide they don't want to sit down and they want to go around from one corner to the other, you have to be there watching them, pulling them back and all these things, and see to it that they don't go in any harm's way. So that's how it is when you have children. Your job is like a 24-hour job. Oh my gums. Yes, full-time job, and soon as he woke, it's going to be right back a square one. Can I tell you? I know all about that. I went through it 6 times. And now I am overseeing grandkids and sometimes great grand. So I know exactly how it feels and I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember one time I hear a lady said anybody don't have children, she don't want them come to her house or to come into her house, because when you have children and you pack your dresser or you pack your table in your dining room, my God, by them come and they pull this here and they pull that there and they fling that there, and somebody might come in at the same time and don't know that you have children or this is how children behave. Right away they gone with your name and say things and they don't know what's going on. But when you have children, you have to be on your P and your Q's. And Sue is saying it's true, man. Yes, it's true. Because when they pull there and they pull there, even sometimes I spread up my bed here. And I said to my little grandson, don't jump on the bed if I turn on my television and give him something to watch. He start jump all over and he start pulling and he start throwing the pillows. Seems like it's only me and you here. I am seeing where 3 persons are here, but they are not commenting. I don't know if they fall asleep. I know Best Beans is still here. Oh, she says she's back. So maybe persons are here and they fall asleep. I don't know. It seems like Mika fell asleep. And Best Beans is showing some love. That is how it is, guys. But the other persons who are here, maybe they fall asleep or maybe they are just listening and they are not interacting. But that's how it is on the streets here. That's how it is on the busy street. And Sue is laughing. Yes, Sue, that's how it is on the streets. So sometimes we just have to just look at our eyes. I stepped away for a few minutes, but I'm here. I understand. I did see where you say you will be right back. But Sue, on the streets, we learn a lot at times because we just have to open our eyes and see what's going on, and then sometimes you can just make a note if you cannot contain this stuff in your head and see what's going on and just look. Sometimes coffee and sometimes tea. Yeah, that's what my granny used to say, and I was asking myself, what is she talking about? But as I get older, I tend to understand what she's talking about. Stop the playing and stop the noise. And Sue is saying, "Best, so true." Yes, it's true. I was on my live stream. I don't remember which morning. Somebody step in and all the person say amen. Didn't give a thumbs up. And when I finish and try to greet that person and was talking, another person's talking, that person was nowhere to be found. So at times we just have to take what turn to us and give thanks with a grateful heart, because we know some of the things is not right, but we cannot change it. So from we cannot change it, we have to just leave it and just continue, move ahead with life. Seeing I'm sitting here, I was on a stream and saw it. Yes, that's how it is, my dear. That's how it is. That's how life is, and that's how things are. So sometimes we have to just look and study some things. That is how it is, my dear. Oh, you was on the stream and saw it, yeah? Amen, and that's it. No more comment and nobody sees that person or hear anything else. And those things is not right. That's not how we should treat people, but we can't tell persons how to do things. They do things the way they think it's right for them. And so we just have to take it with an open arms. That's just how it is. Ice cream truck is rolling. Seems like Mari don't hear it yet. He'll call his mommy and tell him here the ice cream truck there, but it's not on the scheme, it's on the main. I don't know if it will be coming on the scheme. So it's Wednesday. The hair take long to dry, my God. It's like it just wash. And Best Beans say, leaving you running busy at work. No problem, Best Beans. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. So sometimes it's so busy. And you see, I'm here. I am here and my eyes is like closing down, but I'm hoping and trusting. Thank you for still being here, Naomi. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Let's like as we join, please. Thank you so much, Naomi. Hold it together, Miss Gay. You can do this. Yes, that's why I try to be looking in the chat and try to make myself, keep myself occupied here. I don't want to fall asleep like that night on the live stream. I hear somebody said to me, "You're sleeping, sis," and I said no. And the next time I know that I was dreaming and was saying if my grandson want to go and let him go. And then when I look, open up my eyes, good, I see that I was on the live stream. I say, what am I saying on the live stream? I hope and trust that person didn't feel that I was talking about them. But if they were looking keenly, how is Kev? How is Kev feeling? Better now? He's not complaining of the of that, so but from that time until now he haven't passed anything, but he's not complaining about the belly, and the belly is not stiff. I don't know. I was talking to somebody and they were saying he can keep it for growing purpose. I don't know. But he's not crying and he's not grunting and he's not bawling. But from that day until now he hasn't do any action. No action has been taken since. No action from that time. No action. Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. My neighbor did take up her towels and stuff. I see her put them back out too. Okay, as long as he don't pass over a week. And to be honest, I don't remember. I don't remember if it was Thursday. Or I think it was Friday. A week is too long. Yes, I think it's Friday, so I'll watch and see. Yes, because he went to sleep with his father on Friday, and he didn't come back here until I think it was Monday. And nothing over the past time that he was there, and nothing since he comes here. So if I see Friday, I will have to make a check with him to see what's going on, and hope and trust that everything will be okay. Oh my God. See, I'm going down here and I can't go to sleep because guess what? Mika closes on the wire. And if she fall asleep and I fall asleep, you can't get him the herb tea at the pharmacy. He will definitely go to the bathroom. Yes, I can get it, but I don't know how I'll get him to drink it because he doesn't drink tea. So maybe I would have to get it and force him. So I will have to try and get it, and I don't know how it will be possible for me to give him, but any way possible, I would have to do so. Even to give it to him into a syringe, where I could hold him down and pump it into his mouth. But if it's that what I have to do, then that is what I will have to do. It happens to my son when I was back home, and that's what my grandmother gave him. Best Beans says still here but busy. I understand Best Beans, I know. And those herbs is around for a long time, you know. Those herbs is around for a long time. When I personally used to get that herb in that orange box there, it's not staying down, and I get a lot of beating for it to stay down, and it did not. And my father was saying, you make up your mind, you turn your mind against it, but I did not. It's just like the smell of it I can't take. Mm. And Sue is saying, you can put it in the juice box and let him use a straw to drink it. Oh, that's true. And Altia is saying, hi, Bess, and Bess Beans is saying, Altia, Bess Beans is saying in the background, thank you, Bess Beans. And Sue is saying, have to trick him, Miss Gay. Yes, that's what I have to do. I have to trick him. I have to trick him. Or I don't know. And he don't like milk, so I was saying I don't know if I could put some milk in there. But I don't know. But I have to trick him at some point in time. just for him to drink it down. Oh my gums. See, 7 million persons and 7 up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Altia is saying, bless beans. So Altia, I was asking you, what's the weather like up there if you guys have hole up or you're getting the rain? And Altia is saying, no, so you said, Miss Gay, I can see you slightly dozing away. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. I feel my head at times, but when I feel it, I try to just catch up myself. That's what happens sometimes. And I'm not laying down, you see? Hmm. Oh boy. But I try to catch up myself each time I feel myself dozing away. Oh my gums. And I don't want to doze off. I don't want to doze off because I don't want Susan say you need Matt to come stay with you to keep you up. He's sleeping. Oh, are you okay? Yes, best beads, I'm okay, but just feel sleepy. But I can't go to sleep now because guess what? Make her have clothes on the wire. So if she's sleeping, JB say good afternoon, Miss Gay. You are sleeping, man. Sometimes my head goes down. Joseph, maybe because I am not so active, but I'm going to make myself active so that my head don't go down because I don't want to get sleepy and then the rain come down and the clothes wet up. So I just have to continue to just talk. So I'm happy you are here where you can help to talk with me. Sue is keeping me up, but she is also busy at home and Best Beans is busy at work. So I don't want to get too sleepy here. Happy afternoon, my lovely people. Happy afternoon to you too, Joseph. I am just here lamenting what I am going to cook because, as some person would say, the bird feeding thing there. But it look like that what I have to cook as I don't have any food. If I did have food to go with what I have, then I would do some curry, brown stew and food. Joseph, greetings. Happy to have you on the live stream to keep Miss Gay busy. And Joseph is saying, Sue, how are you today? So yes, guys, this is just what's happening here. And we are experiencing some kind of weather, but we still have to give God thanks. Because if it's sunny, you know that will be too much heat for us. And if it's raining, it's better it's cold. We put on our sweater, we put on something warm, or we put on a shirt. That's how it is. So we just have to take it one day at a time and give God thanks in a grateful way for what He have been provided for us. My day is going great. Trust yours is going great as well. That's for you, Joseph. That is for you, Joseph. Sue day is going great, and she's hoping and trusting that your day is going great as well. And the internet on this phone is rolling. And Joseph said, I just go with what you have and don't worry about nothing as long as it's something to eat. Can I tell you? And Best Beans is saying, welcome, Joseph. Can I tell you, Joseph, here in the background? Thank you for still being here in the background, Best Beans. I know. And Joseph is saying, good to hear that, Sue. Give thanks, my dear. Yes, we have to give God thanks in whatever stages of life we reach. We have to give God thanks. And so we're saying, yes, we have to give God thanks in every step of the way. We have to give God thanks because when we listen around, when we look around, and so many things is happening in the world, and the Lord has spare our life, give us the opportunity of being on top of our grave for another day, giving us new opportunities, new fresh air. We have to give thanks with a grateful heart because we could be sitting down somewhere and can't get up. We could be laying in our beds and can't get up. Someone maybe would have to be feeding us and stuff like that. And thank God we can do all of that. So it's a great thing to give God thanks for. Let me check with this phone here. I hear it. Um, I don't know if it's notification or it's persons texting me. Oh, and my battery is full. Oh, thank you, Jesus. My battery is full here. So let me look. Yes, we have to give God thanks. Yes, we have to. Have to give God thanks with a grateful heart. Oh, I think I did turn down this phone, but I did not. Let me check on these messages here, guys. And Joseph said, Bess, know you always are working hard. I wish you could take it easy one of this day. And Sue said, yes, finally something to keep you active. Yes, Sue. No, don't cry, don't cry. Maybe you have a bad dream. Don't cry, puppy. Oh, wow. Don't cry. Maybe you just had a bad dream. Oh my. Well, today is Tuesday, Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, it's Bell Johnson Day. It's Bell Johnson's Day tomorrow. So I have to just give God thanks for his grace and his mercy that he has bestowed upon us. Ooh. Let me move this here because the baby food catch it, so I have to come back here and to go back there. Okay. Yes, boss, come to keep your company, mom. Thank you so much, Joseph. I appreciate it. And in the meantime here, I have to be peeping out through the window. I have to be peeping through the window there. Because when those kids out there watching television, them not have no time to look what's going on. I don't even check back on my grandson to see how he was doing, because the one that get the hit there, this morning when I check him out, he was roasting with fever. Kev, what is wrong? Mosquito biting you? Come back here so I lay down. The fan is rolling and guys, I'm telling you, mosquitoes are biting. Come here, so. Come. Fan don't have no use to them. I remember one time the fan would run them, but not again. Thank you for still being here. Joseph is saying, why are you peeping? So we say, Joseph, I think she hears someone using a jackhammer. And so Shane is saying, or she's looking if it's going to rain. No, I have clothes on the outside. Mika have some clothes out there. So I have to look to see when the time is getting dark, so I can just slip by and get them up. As she take her tablet, or maybe she's sleeping. So I have to take my time and pray out there, because this morning it was so dark, I'm telling you. So dark, but then in the afternoon I see the sun peep out. But what I always hear is that when you see it's weather time and then you see it's dark and then you see the sun come out, it's like the rain will come after. So that is why I'm looking through the window, looking to see the time. And if I look through there and I see my neighbors picking up her clothes, then I'll go out there and pick up those as well. Because maybe they will sit on the front and see how dark over that side getting. And you know, in these times too, when it's rainy season, you can't have too much dirty clothes in your place, because I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I try to get rid of it, because they tend to spoil that time too, you know, guys. I don't know how many of you know that in this season, and you have the clothes, them especially because they are cold, they tend to start to spoil. They get mildew. I don't like it. So in these times, I try to get rid of the clothes. So like how this morning I get up and I wash my sheet and I wash my 2 suit of clothes. Friday morning now, I I just wash what I take off like today, what I'll take off this evening and tomorrow in the evening and stuff like that. So I have to just keep looking on the outside, Joseph. I don't know if you guys have that experience, but here, I don't know for over there, but here in Jamaica, whenever you see it's rainy season and the time cold, and you put the clothes in the basket or wherever you put it, and you keep it there for like a 3 or 4 days, you notice it start to have some mold on them. So I try to wash them as often as I can in the rain season, because I don't like when the clothes mildew. The mold is on the clothes, it don't look good. And sometimes you see some persons and they going out and they have their good clothes and you look at a little part of it, it have the mildew. If my clothes have it, I am not going to wear it out because it's something that persons can look at. So that is why I try to keep them clean in this weather here. Don't like to get them um, wet. And sometimes the baby will ask for water and you give him and he will spill the water on the bed and stuff like that. So, or he will, if he's on the bed having his chips or something like that, his snacks, he will throw it there. So when I see it gets dirty or it have a little soil, I just wash it. If it was in like the dry season now, I may have like 2 little pieces of clothes now, I would just sit down and wash them out with my hands. But in this time now, me no like when they close them cool and cannot dry, so I use the machine and then the machine wring out the water and I put it out so they get flag out. Quick time when they flag out, like the breeze blowing and the little sunlight, yes, they get dry. But when you're in this weather now, when you say you're washing them with your hand and you're wringing them out, it have a lot of water. Yes, it mildew, and Best Beans is saying welcome everyone. Yes, I don't like to see the mildew on the clothes. And in this time, the mildew, clothes mildew, very easy. I don't know if where you're at if that happened, but here, and I learned that from I was young, growing up, my mother tell me I always see her wash it very often in the rain time. Oh wow. In this time, I'm telling you. And especially like when the kids come from school, guys, and like they did wet up. And sometimes I always tell them to put the clothes at the back there. Because we have a line that we put on the back porch. When clothes don't dry like a wash, we would put them there. I said when it's empty, don't have dirty clothes around and it's raining. It makes the place, yes, it makes the place frowsy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So that is why I said, all right, what I take off this morning after I bathe, because I did wash before, I hang them on a chair on, and what I take off from this little baby here, because there's no dirty clothes here apart from what we take off after we shower this morning. So what we shower and take off this evening, I just make them stay until Friday morning. If life spare, I wash them. And to be honest, if I see like the sun come out in the morning tomorrow morning, I just change my mind. Why the sun is up? Like, oh, it's just few pieces. I'll just wash them out and wring them out and put them out there. I don't like dirty clothes hanging around in this weather here. And especially when persons or the children play and they get sweaty. So that is why Mika try to take care of them and put them outside and let them dry. I don't like it at all. That is the way they get sour and they get mildew. I don't like the mildew part of it. But thank God for the sunlight here. It's now 1 minute to 2 o'clock. I am hoping and praying that if it just give us until 4 or 5, sorry guys, I would be grateful because I know time that time. But guess what? You see where my granddaughter going to school? Wow. It don't have any special time to start get rain up there. And when it's raining, it pours up there. The other day, the school bus have to make 2 because the first time when the bus come, some of the children, because maybe they don't have a rain cloak or an umbrella, they couldn't get down because the school is on a hill, so they'd have to come down the hill and to go on the road here to catch the bus. So some of them did leave, but thank God the bus did come back and she was there fretting. And as I tell you before, it's not a girl that eats. She don't eat at school, so she was there hungry. She bring back her lunch. What's going on? Hmm? Hmm? You alright? Okay. She bring back her lunch and stuff like that. So you know rain falling and time that you would reach home and you're hungry and if bring you come to eat what you have and you're there hungry and frustrated. I guess maybe she was crying. Oh boy. But I thank God when she get a call to call back, she said the other bus come back for them, so she was on her way. And by the time she step in the house here, the rain come back down again. So God is good all the time. And all the time God is good. So we have to continue to give thanks and praise unto the Lord. We have to just continue to give thanks and to give praise unto the Lord. So I thank God for this Wednesday. Still here, Miss Gay. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate it. I give God thanks for today, and I give God thanks for all that He has bestowed upon me. Thank Him for the little sunshine that He gives and a little breeze. So you know when the sunshine is out and Bessie is showing some love and the breeze come out and it start waving the clothes. Yes. But then you have to look for the darkness that will come behind. And I hearing no sign of Mika, so I know that maybe she gone to sleep. So when I peep through here, I can see over by my neighbor's line. So once I see she come out and start picking up, I know that I'll be going out and picking up. Because guess what? I can feel the breeze, the difference of the breeze coming through the window. So maybe rain is near. Rain is falling someplace. And it's not falling here as yet. So I am just looking out. I am just looking out. I am just looking out for that. I am just anticipating. And guess what now? If it even start to fall here hard, I can still go out there because I wash my hair today and I don't even comb it out yet. I just plait it up like this, so if it start to fall hard and I don't start to cook and it's no lightning, I will be going out there and I'll be bathing. Yesterday I couldn't get to wash it in the rain because when it started to fall real hard, I was in the kitchen. And then I said I was in the kitchen, so I am not going to take no chance to go out there. And I don't know how cool my body was, so I didn't worry to go out there. But guess what? I wash it in my bathroom this morning. It's still wet. It's not dry as yet, but I didn't want to let it down so that the breeze go through it and it dry because it would be wetting me up and it. So then afterward now I'll pull it out and comb it out and let the breeze let it dry, and then I'll give it some big plait and see when Mika is going to give me a style. Because as I said before, this is my month. I don't want to keep it too shabby. I'm going to mute a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to check on him because I give him some fever medicine, but I expect that the body temperature would be quite normal, but he's still warm. So maybe I have to give him another dose, and he won't be going to school tomorrow either until Friday. So I don't want him. So Shane say rainwater is the best to take the shower and relax your body. Yes. Yes, so that's true. So if after I end this live stream and say for instance it start whether 2:30 or 3 o'clock and I don't see any lightning or stuff like that, yes, I'll be going out there, wetting up my hair again and bathing. And you know, sometimes even if you're feeling a little pain in your body and you go out there and get that rain, that shower from that rain, you don't know where that pain is gone. But some persons are afraid of the rainwater. I know somebody said if the rain is falling and if their foot get wet, they would swell. I don't know what's the cause of that, but I have no problem. The only thing I don't like is like when the water is really dirty and you cannot see in it. I don't like to put my foot in there because you know sometimes things can come and things can cut you. But as long as it's clear and I can see in there, yes, I'll be out there barefooted and enjoying it. But when you see it's dirty, when it put on its khaki suit and come in, I don't like to go out there barefoot in it because you don't know what will happen. What is there to put you on stuff like that. But even that water there, I might have to check the news to see what's going on with it in Montego Bay because they were saying that water there, it will take a time to go down. Where those soldiers were trapped in the water there, my God. And is the firefighter have to come and get them. Sometimes some jobs that persons have to do, oh my, sometimes it's so devastating, and sometimes the pay is not even up to it. It's rough, it's really heart-rending. But I'm glad none of them didn't lose their life. I'm glad the firefighters could come and do what they have to do to rescue them. It's really heartrending. It's really heartrending, and the persons in higher authority don't even consider the risk that they have to put their self in to protect others and all of that. So I think the nurses, the doctors, the firefighters, the police officers, the soldiers, the teachers, their pay should be highly regarded. I love the rainwater. Yes, I love it too. I love to drink it. But as I said before, the lot of pigeons that come here, and most of the time they duck on the house top there. I'm afraid it have to be falling long and then it wash off, and then yes, I say, okay, let me catch some water because I love to drink it. It's so cool and nice and refreshing. So I did have a stand there what I used to put the bucket on. So when I put it up there and it's raining hard, no dirt or any dirty water can flash up in there. But the kids them rack it out, and I going to have to ask somebody to get like a spanner, not a spanner, a wrench, and tighten it up back so that it can stand up and it won't be racking. So if I see where it fall long enough that the hose stop wash off, I could put bucket there to full and get that water and have it to drink. But I can't take the chance with it now because it's racking like this, and then the bucket would turn over and all of that. Because you know, when you have children, sometimes they do some things. You wonder why they have to do those things that they are doing, but we can't just pay them any mind. We just have to know that it's a part of life. And we were children as well, and we used to do some things that is not right. So we can't be too harsh on them. We just have to tell them that, hey, this is not right. But at the same time, we are to remember that we were kids and we used to do some things too that is not right. And yes, we get schooling for it, and we get spanking. But sometimes after it's school, we still go back and do the same thing. So we have to just be considerate with these kids when they do stuff like that, in terms of wrecking our things and mashing up our things and throwing away our things. Garth Adventure is saying, greetings in the name of Jesus. Greetings to you, Garth. Happy to have you here. How are you doing? What's the weather like? Where you at? Getting a little sunshine here, and I'm just here interacting with my audience here and holding a vise on the Wednesday here. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your presence. And please remember, guys, when you hit the live stream, to give it a thumbs up. I'm interacting and I'm watching through my window at the same time as I have clothes on the outside to see what the weather is like, and Best Beans is showing some love. Thank you for those heart hugs. Best Beans is saying, welcome, Garth. So I hope and trust you are having a great day. I'm going to mute a second. Sorry about that, guys. Garf is saying, hello, best beans. Hello, how are you doing today? Guys, I smell something in the kitchen, and they are saying that those boys are in the kitchen doing something with some form of pepper. I just hope and trust they wash out those pepper things. I don't know what happened, guys. You see, one time when I was younger, not the best, but I'm thankful, Garf. One time when I was younger, best beans and chat, no one could cook the amount of pepper to give me, because no matter how the thing is hot, no matter how hot the thing is, the food is, whether the curry goat, nothing. I have to have a pepper, and Garf is showing some love. I have to have a ripe Scotch bonnet pepper eating along with the food. And I thought that was good for me. My daughter here, Tracy, she have the same issue, and I'm warning her about it. And what I notice after a time, guys, after a couple of years, if I drink water, my stomach is start to burn me, as if like if it is sore, anything it start to burn me. And when I go to the doctor tell me that I should avoid pepper. So yes, I still eat a little pepper, but not much to say I have to be complaining about it. So now if I pass a pepper on the table, in my fingers here start to burn me, my face start to burn me, as if I am wallowing in the pepper. So yes, I will eat a little pepper, but nothing much. Miss Gay, hello, how are you doing today? I'm giving God thanks for life, God, and I hope and trust that you are doing the same. I'm just here having a friendly conversation in the afternoon here with the audience, and at the same time, you see me looking that side, I'm watching the weather to see what it's like, because I have clothes on the outside. So I'm giving God thanks, everything is okay. So I am grateful, and I am happy to know. So guys, if the pepper is there now, say for instance somebody cut a piece of pepper and leave it open, my eyes would start burn me, my fingers in these parts and stuff. I get so allergic to it. So I hear that they are in there making pepper pot. I'm hoping and trusting that they wash out all the stuff that they use before I get in the kitchen, because if I go in there and anything start to hit me, I won't be doing anything in there, because that's how allergic I get to the pepper nowadays. I'm not saying I won't eat a little pepper, but not that much for my eyes and my mouth to be running water. No. That pepper learned me a lesson. From that time, I do that, and then after years after, I realized everything my stomach. So the doctor avoid me, and even telling me that I should avoid like seasoning. But you know, you can't cook your pot without seasoning, but I don't overdo it, because I don't want it to have any effect on me. And Golf is showing some flowers. Thank you so much, Golf. I appreciate them. But that is just what's going on here today. I am staying here for maybe another 15 minutes. Yes, I'll stay here for another 15 minutes. There I will be here for 2.5 hours. And then I will move. But still watching from the corner of my eyes to see what's going on. I don't know if any of you have ever had that experience, but sometimes when them cooking and them cut up their pepper, even when they are doing their crabs, I can feel the like all these places burning me. I'm not even eating them something there. I'm not even going too near to it. But it's like the pepper get allergic to the body. And I used to handle pepper, because I used to plant pepper, I used to pick pepper, pick out the stems and get them to sell and all of that. So, but after a time now, it get allergic to my body. So I have to be careful. And my big daughter, anyhow persons handle the raw pepper in the plate, She can't wash those plates because pepper would be burning her all over, and she too used to eat it, and it take a toll on her. So whenever she is cooking, she just put a little pinch to give it a flavor, but not to make it get hot. So you see guys, too much of one thing is not good for us. It's not good for our body. So we have to learn to be careful in what we are doing. So I only hope they are careful with that pepper that they are handling in the kitchen there, and know that whatever they use, whatever knife, whatever utensils, they just wash it themselves and don't depend on me to come there and get entangled with it, because I can't manage it. And hope they know too that they are not supposed to touch their eyes or certain part of their body. Yes, they know how it goes. Persons are cutting their lawn because nobody want to have their lawn in this weather here. And then the rain come down, because you know when it's raining, the grass tends to grow faster. Whenever it rains, the grass tends to grow faster. So persons are cutting their lawn from morning. And Garth is saying, I'm on a call but still here. No problem, Garth. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I know you're not hearing, but I appreciate you still being here and on the call. Oh, I'm doing good, Garth. I'm doing good. I'm just sitting here. My hair maybe look a little ragged, but guess what? I washed it this morning, so I didn't comb it because it's not dry as yet. I just give it a flat here. So later on, I'll just pull it out. If it's raining, I'll be going out there for sure, and in the lightning. But if not, I'll pull it out and comb it out and let it dry. Give it maybe 4 big plait, and then when it dry, I can oil it up and get it going. But when I wash my hair, I just leave it to dry by itself. And I don't put the oil in there when it's wet, because you know if I do that, the hair will froze it. And I am afraid of that. So that's what's happening here. Garth is saying, nice to see you. The other day you were so amazing. Thank you so much, Garth. And I was glad I get the opportunity to meet you as well. And I hope and trust that it will happen again one day soon. Welcome back, Sue. I appreciate you coming back. I hope and trust that and this time I hope and trust that it will be bigger and better. So now you know where we at. So you can, if you are interested, you can just make the arrangement, and maybe next time we can go to a river. Not sure. But the arrangement can be made. I was so grateful to meet you guys, and I was happy to know. And Garth is saying, Sue, how are you doing today? No, no, didn't know you wake up. Them never that dry, somebody just take them and put them there to get the heat from the house. And Sue is saying, river without me, no way. Guys, like when you come into Jamaica, if you are interested, you can just make a link and we can meet somewhere. Or if you guys have your drive, yes, we can go to river if you are interested. That's just how it is. We just have to make the link, and then we can link up And Sue is asking Golf, where is he from? Where you're from? Golf is from Manchester and he's living in Manchester. If I'm not lying. Best Beans is saying welcome to everyone. So it's easy for him to drive down from Manchester there and come through St. Elizabeth. And yes, he will be in Westmoreland. Not no way too far that he will have to drive. Just from one parish through another parish, a part of another parish, and yes, in this parish. So that is how it is, guys. And Sue is saying, I'm from Jamaica but living in Canada. So I guess he's saying that to Garth. It's nice, guys. It's a nice feelings when you know that somebody, even from overseas, and they can come here and link up with you and you can have a little vlog, take a few pictures, sit down and maybe eat and drink together. It's a nice feelings because we are one God handmade. So it doesn't make sense for us to be prejudice and mean towards each other. It's nice when we can come together as a family or as friends and we can just join together in a friendly manner. I love that feelings. And to be honest, I know that Roxanne too, she is a wise lady. So the place will rise up and nice. Because she always rocks and rocking and you know them little vibes there, yeah. Make the place feel nice. And the vibes is right. And there are some other content creators that are overseas that I would like to meet as well. Emmy. Huh? Emmy, use it. Just strap up and throw the match. Oh. Okay. You're never a sleep maker? Eh? No, because me one day if you did a sleep on our bed. Okay. And basically is saying I don't have much river experience, and Sue is saying that's why she named Roxanne Rockin. Can I tell you? With the river experience, I'm not telling you any lie. I'll go into the river, but I'm not going nowhere where it past my waist and all of them something there. Because as I know that I cannot swim, so I'll go where I can sit down and help myself, where I can bathe and I can duck myself in the water and rinse off myself and all them something there. But and JD saying, God blessings, my brother. What did I miss? I step away for a minute. Okay, it's not nothing much, Joseph. You don't miss anything much. And I don't think Golf is still here either because maybe he's busy just stepping for a while to say how they do and stuff like that. And you know where I don't think I would go? I don't think I would go to all Duns River Falls where I see them. So Shane said, Miss Gaye, me neither. Can't pass my waist. Can I tell you? When I look at them in Duns River Fall there, and I see persons holding hand, climbing up them, rushing water there. No, Gaye not doing that. To be honest, I don't care what persons want to say. Persons who can swim, you know, they can do certain things because they know what to do to help themselves. But persons who can't do that. And Golf is saying, Joseph, blessings, my brother. Persons who can't do that, they who can't swim, it doesn't make no sense for you to take those risks. As when I was at Reef Cafe, I see persons climbing even on the willow tree and just jumping down there. And I was saying, my God, I like to see this scenery, but visit Duns River Fall. It's beautiful. I've never been there. I have only seen the picture. I drive past where they go up in the hills here, but I have never stopped there. I've never been there. But I can see Sushane say Don't River Fall is not bad, Miss Gay. Yeah? Is there place there that all me who can't help myself can go and relax myself? To be honest, let me tell you something, guys. I went to Shaw Park Beach one time with my cousins, and I see this bar that, you know, when you don't use so things, guys, that is best when persons, if you have the opportunity, can bring out your children and show your children things and tell them things. It's best for them, you know. I will go, but you will not get in me in the water, says Joseph. Okay. And Sue is laughing. Guys, to me, to be honest, when persons like have opportunities like taking out their children or their child, it's best to show them the ropes and tell them things. So when I was there with my cousin, I see this ball and tough like that. That's the border where you should go. I did not know nothing. Guys, I feel myself, I was walking out there. And when I realized, I saw that I was on the sand, and I saw some teachers and some children were around me. So I was wondering then, I don't know when I come out of the water, because I know that I was in the water. You know what was happening to me, guys? I was drowning. And my grade 1 teacher, I can remember her name. Her name is Miss Hamilton. Miss Hamilton was the one that saves me. And I have a teacher that is living in Old Harbor right now. Her name is Miss Cammock, but she married name Mrs. Edwards. My God, that teacher did love me so much. She was my grade 3 teacher, and I saw her hugging me and stuff like that. And I was asking her, what is wrong with me, miss? Because I did leave primary school, you know, and I was going to high school that time, but they sent me on the trip with my cousin that was going to primary school. But I still call them miss and respect them. Even now, I still, even Mother's Day, I call my grade 3 teacher, and I was like, miss. I still call her my teacher, and I make my kids talk to her. And she was saying they were her, my kids, her grand students. That's what she was saying. And I'm telling you, when I find out, they said I was drowning because I was out where the thing is, and they didn't know that I couldn't swim. So they see me going down, so she dive out there and get me, and I was like, oh my God. And guys, to be honest, you see, from that time, when me a big woman, me go back and see, and me try to sit down and make the water beat on me, and people saying this and saying that, I want to carry me out there. And I said, no, I'm not taking this chance. I don't want nobody carry me out there, because I don't know what can happen. So when I go there, I will sit down and make the wave come and beat me, and I'll take the sand and I'll mess up myself, and I'll go somewhere and I just lay down, sit down in there and just do myself like that. And my kids would say, Mommy going on as if she's a duck. Me not going nowhere far out here from that time. Aren't you from the parish with plenty water? Yes, best beans, but I don't try to learn that. Yes, I'm from the parish. We have a lot of water, but trust me, I don't try to learn that trade of swimming. And my granddaughter, she dive off, she chuck off, and my daughter, she can do something to help herself, but me not taking that chance. I don't know if my son can swim. I never asked him. Even in my said parish, dear best beans, there is this big river going to Upperton that they call it named Bagdale Bridge. One of my cousins nearly drowned there, you know, because him chuck off in there, and one of my other cousins say he think he could swim, and when him see him ducking, him have to just throw to him, did have out of him pocket and turn out him pocket and dive him up. So you see that Black River there too? It's not a nice river. You don't know what you're doing, it will take your life. So when I go to river, trust me, I go in the river, yes, but I go at some little shallow part, and I don't want the water to pass my waist. When I bathe, when I soap up, I just sit down on a rock. And sometimes it's even me not lying. I don't care who want to laugh. Sometimes you know what I do? I full the bath, and my mother used to laugh at me, you know, when me and my mother not again go to the river and wash when it's dry time. And Joseph's the best, how you are going like you can swim so. You see, when it's dry time and we go there and we wash, I will sit on a stone and the water will be down here, just cover my leg. You know what I do, guys, when I soap up sometimes? I just use the bath and full the bath and throw it up here. And my mother would laugh at me, trust me, because me afraid. So me go to what you call a shallow part, and I'm not taking no chance. And you see the next thing, when I'm near the bridge there, and me hear all the train a come, because when the train reach like Appleton, not Appleton, coming from like Magati, you can hear it. You hear the line making a sound. You see me? Me take with myself. We are from near the bridge. Me not stay under there and go way to the KNP side and stand up, and my mother would laugh. Guys, me no take certain chance, and best being say can't swim to save my life. Oh my God. So I like the water, but in the river, I am not going nowhere too far in no deep river. Go stand up where no water pass all my waist and something. Me not taking those chances. There's a nice river down here, and when me go there, if you know where I go, and then all my kids would be laughing. Me, I don't take, the only chance I take with water is when the rain is falling, or I am bathing and I stand underneath the shower for long hours or a long time and stay in the rain. But Golf is laughing. Don't laugh, Golf. And Joseph is laughing. I am not taking no chance with no water. Yes, the other day when I went to the beach, I was planning to go and sit down and make the wave beat on me and go to a little park where I can just sit down, wet myself up here so and stuff like that. But because of the ups and the down, I did not get the chance to do so. But when I go there, all when I was working with this lady, because she can swim, she's saying, Gay, come on out here. I'm saying, I'm not coming out there. I'm staying right here. And they would be laughing when they see we and say, look at Gay, look where she's staying. I said, I don't care. And they said, bring the kids out here. I said, me? I'm not bringing your kids out here because I cannot swim. I said, let their father bring them out there. He can swim. Or let your cousin, not me. I'm not doing that. I will sit at the side here with them where the water just backs and come, and then yeah, and the little sand, but not walking out there with no water with nobody's children, not even my grandchildren. When I go to the beach with them guys, they are laughing because guess what? They are saying I'm caught. When I see them doing some things, I said, if you guys won't stop me getting out of the water, I'm gone, because certain things me not tolerate. So I am afraid, and Sue is laughing. Yes, I'm afraid to go there with my grandkids. It was last year, to be exact, on the 26th day on the 27th day of February, we went to the beach. And when me look, this little boy here now was trying to run off in the water. And I was saying, my God, want to run go down there, and me have to get up and sit down with him now where the water could box on us and wet him up and stuff like that. Me, JD say, Mom, you are popping me up. It's the truth, Joseph. I am not going out because I cannot swim. So me not take no chance. My parents would say not take no she not take no shame face and shake no cocoa man hands. So me not take no big boats and go no deep part out no river or no sea. Not me. So that is why too I don't go with anybody, because if I tell you that I cannot do this and here is where I'm going and this is what I'll be doing, and if I see where you're going to make a mockery of me, I'm not going anywhere with you. That is just how I am. But even the other day when I went to Ritz Cafe and see them climbing in the willow tree and jumping off in the water, yes, I like the experience, but at the same time, I'm saying it's fun, but it's scary same time. But it's a nice scene. I see some little kids jumping off at the rock side there and jumping in the water. Miss Gay, you and I are both. Yes, and to be honest, let me tell you something. I am not going to say come out and make a big boast about things that I can do and I cannot do it. So I rather to talk the truth. That means if it's a problem where I should meet up with somebody and they see me acting a certain way, yeah. My nose is a bit stuffy. Pull up some beer rum here. They will know that yes, she did talk already, so I expect this. I don't want them to say, but me go out with you and me never expect that. I make persons know what I'm about. So if a person go out with me and them out there trucking off in their bath suit and see me, even I have something, I have a picture and I use it to make a part of a thumbnail for me. When I was going in the pool there, if persons watch it, they will see that I hold on to the side and I feel with my foot to find out where can I go and how can I go, even in the pool there, because not even in the pool, me not taking no great risk. And I try to stay close to the edge and I try to feel where there is something there that I can sit on and the water won't cover me. I don't take no chance, my dear. So even in the pool I feel and I try to see how it is before I go in there. And when I look now, I did have this nurse girl, she's shorter than me. So when I see her and where she go, yes, I walk to the side and I go there. Because true, she's shorter than me and I see where the water catch her and she cannot swim. And her mother is like a fish when she go there if you see her in the water. But I just try to stay close and try to keep calm. So I am not going to try to go there and be like a big swimmer and then something goes wrong. And I remember what happened to me once. No way. I try to keep calm. I'm going to mute a second, guys. Turn it down. So guys, I am very timid when it comes on to certain things. I am so timid. I I am not going to just run out there and put myself out there and then I'm in trouble. So I enjoy it, when I go there and see persons swimming. Yes, I enjoy it. But because I know I can't swim, I won't do that. So I try to stay as close as I can and see what's going on. Not going nowhere too far out there. Not going out there at all. Oh my God. So I like to see persons going out and enjoy themselves. As long as they can handle what they are doing, I enjoy it. Because even the other day when I was there, I was enjoying the kids, them swimming and all of that. And I was saying, my God, this is a good thing that they learn to do. But they were like maybe 9 or 10 or somewhere there about. But they can jump off from the rock and swim and dive and do all quality things. I was saying, yes, that is good for them because they practice those things at a small age. So they can handle it. But all like me now, I to sit down and look at them. I can't do that. And I would never try to do that. Even when I see the guy climb on the tree and doing that, I was saying, wow, but it's risky. It looked fun. It looked like fun, but at the same time, it's a bit risky. Oh my gums. Guys, my little grandson is crying. I don't know if you guys hearing him. Yeah? Oh, okay. Medication when get. Oh wow. The medication burning him, so he's crying. Tell him mother if he turn on the fan, the breeze kind of cool him down. So then he won't cry for that long. Tell her if you turn on the fan and make him stay in front of the fan. Oh my God, he's crying. The medication is burning him. Oh boy. So 3 million persons are here with me. I have 7 thumbs up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stay here for the other 17 minutes. Yeah. Stay here for the other 17 minutes and then I'll end the live stream since I am here and persons are still here with me. And Best Beans is saying, stay blessed everyone. Thank you, Best Beans. The same to you. Best Beans is showing some love and she's showing a wave and she's showing a hug heart there. And I can see 5 million persons are here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for staying here with me on this Wednesday afternoon. I am seeing sunshine from my window and that is nice. But I don't know how long we will have this for today. But I'm hoping and trusting that it will continue until even 5 o'clock. Where I know most persons will be home from work. And I hope and trust that they don't get stuck in any flooded areas or any flooded water. Because in the St. James area there, the water and the flooding, it's not easy. As far as I'm concerned here now. And Sue is showing some love. Thank you for the love heart, Sue. I appreciate it. And Denise Reynolds, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, Miss Reynolds. Miss Blake, how are you? I finally catch up on your live. I'm at work. Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate you coming here. Thank you so much for popping. Thank you. I'm glad you are at work, but you get to catch me. I hope and trust you are having a great day thus far. I appreciate you popping by. I've seen you in a long while, but I know that your time difference is different from mine. And I thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your presence being here. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you so much for your blessings, my sister. And I hope and trust the same thing for you. I know you're at work, so please stay safe and please stay blessed. And I am glad that you get to pop in, even to say hello. I know that maybe it's maybe after 7 or to 8 for you guys. Where you at? Not sure. And Denise is saying amen. Yes, we have to just give God thanks for his grace and his mercy, and I am so glad you get the opportunity to join today. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for joining. And I would appreciate if you could just give me a thumbs up. I would be so grateful. Oh, it's 8:49. Okay. You see, I know that you are up in the night period there. And we are 2:49 p.m. So you see, guys, what a great, big, great, wonderful God we serve. We are here now, and it's 2:49. That's 11 minutes to 3 here, 11 minutes to 4 for some persons, and it's 11 minutes to 9 for some persons in the night. Isn't that awesome, God, guys? We serve an awesome and a great and a mighty God. So I thank you so much for joining. I know that maybe your weather there is cold. Well, today we are not too hot because we are in the hurricane season where we get mostly rain. In the afternoon, in the morning, it was so bleaky and dark. I take up my clothes that I did have out there, and now it's I'm saying back to work. Take care. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Have a good day now and stay blessed until we meet again. See, guys, you hear it? The thunder start to roll, so you know what o'clock will strike. Are you guys hearing it? The thunder start to roll, guys, and you know when the thunder start to roll, you know what will come behind it. Then it will say, there comes the rain again. I am not sure if it's today that my granddaughter's school will over early. One of the days it over quite early. I'm not sure, but I am hoping and trusting that if it could be today, where she get out of the parish and back into this parish before it starts to rain hard. I have 12 more minutes with you guys. So those two persons that are here, I am praying that you could stay. Now I'm seeing 1 million, but I would be happy if you guys could stay here with me for the other 11 minutes, where I can just wrap things up. And go see, maybe charge this gadget. Oh, this one is at 42. I don't have a problem with it, but I'll get some more charge on this one, because what I do, after I end my live stream, I try to find somebody's live stream and I try to join, because that is how I am when I'm not streaming for myself. I try to find someone else's live stream and I try to play a visit. That's how I do it on the street here. And then I know in the evening I have two scheduled live streams that I join. One is a live chat and one is a live stream. So after I finish one, I try to attend to the other one. That's how I try to do it. So in the evening part now, I try to see who is live and I try to hop onto their live stream and spend maybe half an hour, depending on the nature of the battery and all of that. This one is at 61. and so maybe I'll use my tablet and visit and then just full charge up this one, because we all have to give a helping hand here and there at a time. So that is what I do. I try to give a helping hand whenever I can. Yes, yeah. Excuse me, guys. I want to take this. Guys, this is Digicel. What they are doing is trying to tell you about some ringtone where you have to pay for. So they are the one calling, and when you press your hearing this voice message playing about what they are offering. I'm not into it. I'm not buying no ringtone. So good luck to them. Good luck to them and their ringtone that they are selling. I'm quite fine. If I need a ringtone different from what I have, I can easily well ask my granddaughter to download a gospel or a nice soul machine. I did mute because the machine was making noise, so I have 3 minutes leave. So I am so grateful for each and every one of you that joined my live stream today. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for the comment. For those persons who might come on and listen from the outside, I appreciate your presence. Indeed, it was a blessed day. Thank God the Wi-Fi or the current did not give me a warm time. I thank the Lord for that. Sit down. And I thank God. Huh? Hmm? Sit down. Don't worry about that, guys. It's the machine. It's the machine that is making that noise, and Best Beans is showing some love. Yeah, the thunder rolling, guys. 6 minute times I'll be out of here. I don't know if I have you guys here sitting too long, but it's just because I'm working on my watch hours. So if I get the opportunity, I just try to take it. So in the next 6 minutes, I'll leave you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sticking and staying with me. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I thank each and every one that come outside and listen. I appreciate your presence being here. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for the love. Thank you also for your time. And I thank God for you. Gratitude is a must. When persons come and sit on our live streams, we are to be grateful and we are to give God thanks, and that is what I'm doing here. I am giving God thanks for you guys, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for you to be here sitting and interacting with me. And for those persons who are at work and they find time from their busy schedule, I respect and I thank you so much for doing so. And for those who was here earlier and they left, I thank you all so much too, because you could have seen my live stream and you could have just peeped in and you could have not come in and say anything. So I respect your time and I thank you, and I also appreciate you for doing so. So I'm going to give you something in the next 5 minutes. I go and give you something. Yeah, in the next 5 minutes, I'll take you out there. Okay, let me mute here. Okay, I have another 3 minutes. Denise is gone back to work, Best Beans. She said she just stopped in to say hi. They're fresh and nice. She said she just stepped in to say hi, so she is back to work. So 2 minutes time, guys, I will let you guys go. I just want to give you thanks one more time, and I appreciate your presence being here with me. And I am happy and I am grateful to God Almighty that He allowed the current to stay, the internet to stay, and for persons to stay in here with me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that were here and is still here. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying here with me. Indeed, it's such a great feeling to know that I can sit here for 3 hours and I am not here by myself. Persons are here interacting with me, despite of they have to be at work, but they still find times. I thank you so much for spending time and taking time from your busy schedule to be on the live stream, and I appreciate it 100%. So guys, I just want to love you guys, and I'm just letting you know for another time that let us continue to live in love. Let us continue to spread the love, because God is love. And because God is love, we are to continue to live in love and in unity and do what we can to the best of our ability to help others in their times of need. Let us just continue to love one another and to just cherish and spread the love in whatever way we can. It don't have to be monetary gifts, but it can be just asking a person, how are you doing, how was your day, and stuff like that. You don't know what difference it will make in someone's life. So God is love. Let us just continue to spread and share the love. So Best Beans, Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne was here earlier. I'm reading the things that are stuck there. So Best Beans and Sue, Joseph and Denise who popped in not long. And for all the others that were here, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Take care. Remember, God is love. So I will be ending this live stream now. Best Beans, enjoy the rest of your day. I know you are at work, but take care, stay strong, and be blessed, and have a safe journey home. I see you somewhere on the YT street, so this is where I'll be taking my leave. So bye, my lovely people. Bye-bye. Take care. And let us continue to be living love and in unity with each other. Bye. Take care. Thank you all for your time. Happy blessed afternoon to you, or good evening, wherever part of the world you are. Bye. Take care, my lovely people. Blessings to you all. Bye, Best Beans. Take care.